What is Call of Duty's obsession with weed lately? Like, this has been their main thing, is 420, blaze it, weed, weed, weed. They used to do weed skins back in the old days of Call of Duty, but this is excessive. I don't know why we're adding Seth Rogen to the game, but what's the YouTube is Jay here. We've been seeing a lot of leaks for Season 3 Reloaded, and it looks a little strange. All right, here's a first early preview of some of the new maps. Season 3 Reloaded maps. I don't think we're getting any remakes. I believe we're getting a variant. Signal is going to be a 6v6 and a 2v2 map, so that means it's going to be small. This looks familiar. I swear this was a Cold War map. But this is going to have underwater areas, so we did have a Cold War map that was a gun, or not a gunfight, but like a face-off map that was like really tiny. Haven kind of looks like something you would have in Black Ops 1. I dig it. I actually think this looks really, really cool. I wonder how big it's going to be, though, because we're not seeing the mini-maps or anything. So I'm curious if they're going to make it like a giant map. Blaze Town. What is the obsession with weed? Call of Duty really likes weed right now, which is funny because it's a game where you can't say swear words, otherwise you get banned. So I find this a little ironic that we're very heavy on promoting smoking so much weed. I will find it funny that this being, Activision being a company that's based in California, they absolutely hate the idea of giving guns their correct names in this game, but they have zero problems pushing as many weed bundles as they can. I don't know if there's a correlation with that or not, but yeah, a Nuketown variant and everything is weed related. Don't get me wrong, weed is cool, but this is like the hip old grandfather that's like really trying to like be in on the in crowd with the children or whatever. The kids that like to smoke weed and all that. This is the exact kind of vibe this gives me. And apparently the Seth Rogen bundle is going to be a part of a premium pass, which is one of those passes where you have to pay $10 for. You get a new operator, Seth Rogen, and then you get the host Rogen skin. I don't know what Seth Rogen and Call of Duty really have in common, but hey man, whatever works for him, right? Part of the event also is the new Ladra SMG, which I hope it's pretty good. We've had some pretty 7.62 mini rocket conversion. What is this? We've had some pretty mediocre like DLC weapons. The Fang is one that comes to mind, although the AMX, the Graw, and the Kilo are actually really, really good. I'm not gonna lie. I likely won't be paying for this. I haven't bought a premium battle pass, let alone like a Black Cell battle pass. I just don't really care about any of those. They've actually added Ascenders to Warzone, which a lot of people are going to complain about this, but there has to be a proper counterplay to campers. And the counterplay is a rotate there first. Otherwise, every single game plays the same. You try to rotate to one giant building and sit on it to out-rotate the other people trying to sit on the giant building. There has to be a counterplay, and if campers can't watch more than just one general direction, be in the staircase or the Ascenders or put some traps down or something, that is their fault. There has to be a counterplay for it. It worked very well in Verdansk 84 with Cold War. This is fine. We don't need to redeploy balloons or drones or anything. All of that can stay, but Ascenders are very fair. It's so easy to watch, and they have a very loud audio cue. Like, come on, man. Like, if you are on a power position on a rooftop, only one person can really go up at a time. So if 3 of you sitting on a rooftop cannot deal with a team coming up one at a time on an Ascender, look, man, you got to start looking on the inside. Maybe it's y'all, okay? This doesn't add to movement. This just gives you a proper counterplay to campers that isn't just rotate to the other tall building and just snipe them back and forth. You want to get these people off of these roofs. Just snipe balls from across buildings, down one player, he gets revived, down the other player, they get revived. That's not good gameplay. I don't care what anybody says. That's just a terrible idea. And apparently the stem shot speed boost got reduced from 15% to 8%. I didn't even realize it gave a speed boost, to be honest, because I haven't touched stem shots. HDR is getting a slight nerf. I think this is a very fair one. I still think it should do high damage, but it's very too easy to use in my opinion. And ADS is quick, has the same bullet velocity. The glints of the thing half work sometime. Like, this is a really powerful sniper rifle that is almost far too easy to use. I don't think it should not one shot, but I definitely think it needed some kind of adjustment. It's too powerful. It's way too good. And it's basically the only real long range option. The other sniper rifles suck. The ARs can't even come close to hitting this thing at the range that it can shoot from, which makes sense. It's a sniper rifle. You shouldn't be able to cross map with an AR in my opinion. But ARs in general just suck against snipers or the HDR. This thing has been very, very powerful throughout the entirety of it being here so far for the last month and a half. I definitely think this nerf is perfectly okay. They've changed some stuff about loadout, icon notifications. A blue loadout drop icon will now appear in the squad widget when your team has enough cash to purchase a loadout. That's really more for the people that are playing with randoms, to be honest. I've had randoms not give me money before. Damage closes buy station menu setting. Players can now toggle whether the buy station menu automatically closes upon taking damage. The setting is off by default. Oh, so if you're in a buy station and you start getting shot at it, you can't really react to it in time. Actually, this might not be a bad thing, to be honest, because I'm trying to think, do I want this active? Because it's kind of jarring just be taken out of the menu, but this is actually a really good idea, I think. Oh, you can now customize how long kill feed messages remain visible on the screen. Ooh, that's really good for people that like to go like for montages and sniper kill feeds and stuff. I think that's a really good idea. Restrictions in rank play, all MW weapons. That's actually kind of crazy. I think this is the pizza cutter, all thermal optics, underbarrel launchers, the CHF barrel, and rapid fire dragon's breath. The Goblin Mark II 7.62 mini rocket conversion has also been restricted and is not even out yet. Bird's eye, specialist, bandolier, ammo satchel, cargo trucks, big game bounties, and then shooting during free fall is kind of a weird one if you ask me. I don't know if I like that one or not. Prox chat, train, recon, contracts, that's not even out yet. Text, chat, emotes. Oh, so you can't third peek or hide in the box. There's a new emote out right now that lets you hide in a box, and it's been fooling a lot of people. High value loot zones, gulag rocks. I mean, I guess it's kind of annoying if you're trying to win a gulag and ranked and people are just pelting you with rocks, so that's kind of silly. Live pings is a good one because it makes it so you can see people through smoke. That's a good thing to restrict the rank. And the train is back, rank play is back. Shout out Charlie Intel for posting all of this, because fishing through those big just word spaghetti notes that are sometimes up on the Call of Duty website, it's just hell. So this is kind of nice just to have here. So shout out Charlie Intel. Teaser of Blaze Time multiplayer map and a new operator for Black Ops 6 Warzone 3 Reloaded. I mean, you know, this is, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about it. Oh, this is the email that I was talking about earlier. You hide in a box, and you can do this in Warzone, and it's generally like playing prop hunt in Warzone. People don't see you. Like, they think the boxes are part of the environment or something. I'm curious to see what people said about the HDR Nerfs. Like some people aren't going to be happy about this. That's fair. I'm glad the damage is staying the same. That's for Hunter TV. I don't know why I had Lucci muted, but I'm going to unmute him. That's a good thing. Nerf it. Everyone is just sniping from a distance. I don't really think that's a good idea. I think some of the other sniper rifles need to be buffed just a little bit. I still think an ADS nerf isn't exactly the best thing that you could probably do for it. What's the purpose of this? You already can't shoot if you're getting hit by an AR. It's impossible to hit your target with flinch. You gotta suck if you really think this. I mean, I'm just saying. Remove the AA. I think it's fine that they only nerfed that with speed and damage. There are no problems. I don't know why people asked for a nerf to the HDR. Maybe they started playing in MW. I don't know what he's trying to say right there. That's just a whole lot of nonsense. I mean, yeah, I think this is a fair nerf. I don't really know what else you could probably change about it, I guess. The handling could probably be a little less good, maybe. But other than that, what else can you really change about it, I guess, without hurting the damage? I'm gonna assume this is probably everything. I'm gonna go check the Call of Duty web, or why is Playboy Cardi trending? Kendrick Lamar x Playboy Cardi. Wait, they're about to drop a song together? Here's a general roadmap. Wait, isn't that the girl from Black Ops 3? She had the crossbow. Yo, all right, I love the BO3 throwback skins. BO3 is probably my favorite modern era Call of Duty of all time. Well, BO3 came out 10 years ago. Oh, wow, that's actually crazy thinking about that out loud. So yeah, we got the two multiplayer maps, the variant of Nuketown, Shatter, Veil, Director Mode, new Verdansk updates, unlockable loadout items such as the Vendetta perk and the Ladra SMG, new events plus more. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's really much else to really talk about until the full patch notes drop tomorrow. Oh wait, they're actually out. Wait, I thought they were coming out tomorrow. We've basically seen everything. I mean, like this is nothing new, I guess. These are all the playlists that we're gonna have for Season 3 Reloaded. So, you know, you got your duos, your solos, duos, quads, no trios, everything for Resurgence, same old basically. And then we're gonna get high trip Resurgence, which is gonna be fun. We haven't had that in a while. The moving train is back, and the train station should be fully open now. That's cool. We've had that before. Blaze to Glory, collect Blaze bucks dropped by eliminating enemies and found in supply caches. Yeah, another just collect some points and you unlock some items kind of update pretty much. High trip Resurgence. Wait, we're getting massive Resurgence of Verdansk. Oh, content creators are gonna feed off of that one, baby. Come on. And then high trip Resurgence is gonna be on Verdansk. That's interesting. I thought it was gonna be on Rebirth. So adjustments to rank play and stuff. I don't, whatever. Everything again that's limited in Warzone rank play, placement stuff, blah 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 blah. Deployment fees for everything. Now this was controversial for a lot of people. It doesn't seem like there really is much to Season 3's rank play for Warzone. I mean, you get this ranked play Warzone camo, you get this after 100 eliminations, you get this after 250 eliminations, and then these are the insignias for your placement. There's no skins though, which is interesting. No skins per rank. Now, I think these are actually pretty cool. I like the graffiti look of this, but I do think it's weird we don't have any like consistent skins for the entire season, aside from that one that you get for just getting 100 eliminations, which ain't hard. You just shoot people. So they've adjusted ground loot too, probably removing all the optics from the SMGs. Certain weapon builds have been added or removed from the loot pool to improve variety and balance. They've reduced the frequency of snipers and pistols, thank God, because every crate that I opened, I would find a pistol or a sniper, and that was annoying. High value loot zones are coming. They've adjusted some of the movement speeds while plating with the regular animation or the one-handed one granted my quick fix. Your movement speed will now align with the weapon you had equipped when you began plating. Okay. So previously plating had a fixed movement speed that could be faster or slower than the weapon you were holding. Now if you're playing with a melee weapon equipped, your movement speed will match that weapon speed. The same applies to other weapon classes. For example, LMGs, slower, blah, blah, blah. Okay. They have buff drill charges. They have buff C4. Saw this earlier on socials. They've nerfed the spring mines a little bit. They've nerfed blast traps to have a full 1 second detonation timer. Stim shots got nerfed, obviously. Experimental gas no longer deals tick damage, which is fine with me. I think it dealing damage and it making you so you couldn't ADS was a little extreme, so I'm kind of glad they're nerfing this a little bit. Big game bounties coming back, which is nice, and then they've made some adjustments to the supply run contract. Squad mates who are dead at the time a supply run is completed will now also receive the fire sale reward. And okay, that's pretty nice. They've buffed the sentry turrets pretty heavily, looks like. They've nerfed bunker busters, which are coming back. They've removed damage from the gas. UAVs, they've made some adjustments to these. Audible call out on activation of a UAV for enemies has been tightened up with the UX indicator. Low profile got buffed. Bomb squad got buffed. Survivor health regeneration delay increased from 3 seconds to 4 seconds, probably because it's just such a good perk. I understand that. Reactive armor has been buffed by 50%, so you regenerate armor 50% faster now. And then tracker has just been refined a little bit. I'm surprised this is going to be a lot of rank play. Then we got the Ladra, then we got the conversion kit for the Goblin, which is just going to shoot missiles. They've just got a bunch of nerfs of a variety of different weapons. They've increased the reload speed, and they changed the flip mag to go from 25 rounds to 30 rounds. I've always thought flip mags were pretty useless, so I'm kind of happy about that change, to be honest. They buffed, what the heck? They buffed the BAL, nerfed the, we're buffing MW weapons. What is happening here? Wait a minute. They've reduced the visual recoil on everything too. Whoa. The 40 round mag's been increased to 50. What is happening? Yo, we're buffing MW weapons? Wait a minute. So they're buffing the MW weapons, some changes to the BAL, the visual recoil is being removed from all of these are being reduced heavily. I was gonna make a video on the M4, but I tried to use it and the visual recoil was atrocious. They buffed the damage ranges, the close damage, minimum damage range, everything's been buffed about these things. They've increased the bullet velocity. Wow, this is surprising. Like, why these select weapons? They've buffed the new 30 round 10mm auto. They've buffed how long it takes to swap weapons with the SOG, which is good. HRM9 is getting a buff. The Uzi's getting a buff. Wait a minute, yo, we're buffing all of the OG weapons, the MW2 weapons. Shotguns are getting a buff. Even some MW3 shotties are getting a buff. You gotta be careful with that one. Are they reducing the pre-fire delays too? I don't even know why there's a pre-fire delay to begin with, but it looks like a lot of the LMGs are also getting buffed. Ooh, the TAC Eradicator, or as I like to call it, the hammer, because that's literally what it is. This is getting a buff. This was my favorite gun in MW3. Okay, hold on, we might have to make a video on that. Inflicted flinch to enemies increased and received flinch from enemies decreased. They're buffing the DM10. The SWAT 556 is getting a buff. What is this? Oh, this is the FAL. They're nerfing the damage on this, even though this gun wasn't used. But they're basically buffing everything else and improving some of the view kick strength, which is cool. This is getting buffed because nobody literally uses the Sarkov. I'm surprised they're buffing the AEK. This thing is a monster, but that's really only a multiplayer. HDR Nerfs, the intervention is getting a buff. Medium damage range 1 removed. Aim down sight speed improved from 580 milliseconds to 540. And then they're buffing the range, the minimum damage, by 20 points. I haven't even used the Cali 6. I don't even know if I have these unlocked yet. Oh, I do have these unlocked. I haven't tried them yet. And then a bunch of other stuff. I mean, what are these? These are default loadouts. Okay, yeah, default loadouts are changing, I guess. Some operators are getting some adjustments and some new things are coming with this, I guess. Some of the quality of life changes, some adjustments to the death recap, which will now include effective heartbeat sensor, body shield, resurgence mark, prox alarm, or most wanted, because people still don't understand that everybody is cheating in the game. Some adjustments to the grenade notification, which is cool. It fades a little bit now if you're not in direct line of sight of the active grenade. Double kill streak overwrite notification. When 2 enemy kill streaks are activated within 3 seconds of each other, the second notification will now interrupt and replace the first. This assures both are delivered promptly. Okay, so you know if 2 kill streaks are coming in the same direction as you. And then the death skull icon's adjusted. They're making some adjustments to the vehicle. Oh, they're adding a dirt bike. The heli is getting adjusted. The weight class from medium light to light. This adjusts how explosives and launchers interact with the heli. So launchers, grenades, including C4, will one-shot it. Woof. wow, okay, so the helicopters are traps 1 hit thermite, 10 ticks, so players can now look around with more freedom than before. Okay, so lots of changes here to the heli, but it didn't get faster. I still think the heli's kind of underwhelming sometimes. Some challenger changes, I don't really think that's gonna matter too much. Some issues with perks have been fixed, and there's just a whole list of things. So lots of changes, guys. I think this is gonna be a really cool update. I can't wait to try it out tomorrow. We'll definitely be streaming it and making a video on it. So let me know what you think about the Season 3 Reloaded leak note. Well, not leaked anymore, I guess. The Season 3 Reloaded patch notes in the comments down below. And this has been Jay. I'll see you in the next video. I hope you have a great day. Peace.